All right, my friends, here we are. It's time for shared reading. These are our very first two stories in Unit 8, Week 3. We are now at the tail end of the unit. These are the last few stories in the book, so let's take turns. Let's read together. You know the rules. We always read close reading passages 3 times. Once for attack, once for understanding, and then once for fluency. So your job is to follow along and read with me. Then you're going to read by yourself, okay, 2 more times. When you're finished, you'll go into Google Classroom and you'll complete the activity, the fact finder sheet, all right? So for beautiful sand dunes, you are going to be responsible for finding 3 interesting facts that are in the story, and you need to cite the location of those facts. So the trick is here, you've got to write the facts in your own words. You cannot copy the sentence straight out of the story. You rewrite what the story is telling you, but you use your own words and then you cite. Like, for example, I found in paragraph 2, sand dunes are made by blah, 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 blah. Can't give you the answer. You've got to read to find it out, right? All right, so we'll read beautiful sand dunes, and then we'll also read fishing in the desert. And that activity, you have a question to answer at the very bottom. So it's the same page as the fact finder page. It's drawing conclusions and making inferences. After reading fishing in the desert, I want you to answer my question. What exactly did Grandpa go fishing for with Anna? If they went to a lake that had no water, why were they fishing? So you're gonna have to read and find out. All right, here we go. Beautiful sand dunes. What do beaches, deserts, and Mars have in common? All 3 are places where sand dunes usually form. Sand dunes are created by wind blowing loose grains of sand into mounds. I think they are some of nature's greatest artworks. Some sand dunes are waves or ripples. Others form star shapes. Dunes that form where the surface is hard may be small in size. However, dunes can be as large as the state of Texas if they form in a place where the sand is looser. Another amazing fact about dunes is that they can migrate or move several feet each year. No matter what size or shape, I say sand dunes are works of art. I think I found some opinions in this story. Can you locate those opinions? What about this when it said, I think? That gave a huge clue. Whenever we think or we feel, it often leads to an opinion, right? I think they are some of nature's greatest artworks. Ooh, and here's one of our language skills. Great, greater, greatest. Very interesting story. All right, let's go on to fishing in the desert. Fishing in the desert. On my 8th birthday, my grandpa came to my house. He said he was taking me fishing. We got into his truck, and an hour later, we were in a desert. Gramps, how are we going to fish here? I asked. He just smiled and introduced me to our guide, Anna. Anna said that millions of years ago, the desert was covered by a lake. The lake was filled with different kinds of marine life. Crocodiles even roamed the shore. Anna showed us how to use the tools she brought to dig. By the end of the day, we found 8 fish fossils. On the way home, I thanked Gramps for taking me on the best fishing trip ever. All right, my friends, you know you read each story 2 more times. Now you can log into Benchmark Advance and read with the narrator there, or you can read by yourself. When you're finished, go ahead and work on those activities in Google Classroom. Be sure you're turning everything in and be sure you're marking done. All right? Have fun.